Let's look at sum number 18 of Standard 12 Samachi textbook for admission of partner, adjustment of goodwill. So, Aparna and Priya are partners who share profits and losses in the ratio 3:2. Brinda joins the firm for 1/5 share of profits and brings in cash for her share of goodwill of rupees 10,000. Pass necessary journal entries for adjusting goodwill on the assumption that the fluctuating capital method is followed and the partners withdraw the entire amount of their share of goodwill. So, the information given in the sum is being written down. So they've given the old ratio 3:2, the old share 3/5 is to 2/5. That we will get when we add 3 and 2, and we will get the denominator as 5. So 3 part of 5 and 2 parts of 5 for Priya, Aparna and Priya. Brinda's share is only 1/5 and Brinda's goodwill is rupees 10,000, which is clearly mentioned. Now we are going to do it under the fluctuating capital method. So in our journal entries, we are going to use the capital account of the partners. Likewise, they have withdrawn the entire amount of capital by the old partners. So let's go on with the journal entries. So the first journal entry what we are going to give is that Brinda is bringing in cash for her share of goodwill, that is rupees 10,000. So cash is coming inside the firm. Real account debit what comes in. So I'm going to write, instead of cash account, I'm going to use bank account debtor, and that is going to be 10,000 rupees. This 10,000 rupees is going to be divided among the old partners. So it is being paid to the old partners. So to Aparna's capital account and to Priya's capital account. So this 10,000 has to be divided among Aparna and Priya in the old ratio. So I've done the rough work here itself in the journal entry column, but please you all do it in a separate paper. So for Aparna, the 10,000 is divided in the old ratio, that is 3/5. So 5 goes 2 times. So 2,000 here. 2,000 into 3 will give me 6,000. Likewise for Priya, 10,000 into 2/5, which will give me 4,000. So this 6,000 and the 4,000 will be credited. So my debit will be equal to my credit, and my narration will be being cash paid for goodwill. So the next set of entries which we are going to do is that the partner withdrawing the money of goodwill brought in by Brinda. So for that, we are first going to debit the receiver, that is the old partners are going to be debited. And for the credit, cash is going out of the firm, that is we recorded it as bank account. So we are going to credit bank account because it is going out of the firm. So the values for bank account is going to be the entire 10,000, and Aparna's capital, the goodwill which goes for Aparna is only 6,000 from the previous entry, and for Priya it's going to be 4,000. So we can take this as being goodwill withdrawn by the old partner. So this entry is just a ulta entry of the previous one. Let's look at the 19th sum from the chapter Admission of Partner, Standard 12 Samachi textbook. Under that, we are going to see adjustment of goodwill. So the sum goes as Deepak and Sendil and Santosh are partners sharing profits and losses equally. They admit Gerald into partnership for 1/3 share in the profit. The goodwill of the firm is valued at 45,000 and Gerald brings cash for his share of goodwill. the existing partner withdraw half of the amount of their share of goodwill, pass necessary journal entries for adjusting goodwill on the assumption that the fluctuating capital method is followed. So according to the sum, the four partners are Deepak, Sendil, Santosh and Gerald. So the old ratio is going to be equally because they share the profits and losses equally. So now they're going to admit Gerald into partnership with 1/3 of the profit. So Gerald's profit is 1/3. So in this sum, the goodwill of the firm, that is the total value of goodwill of the firm, is given as 45,000. When comparing with the previous sum, that is the 18 sum, the 18 sum had the value of goodwill for the particular partner, the new partner alone. Here, the goodwill of the firm, the total value of the goodwill is given. So, let's find out the value of Gerald's goodwill. So the value of Gerald's goodwill is going to be the total value of the goodwill into Gerald's share of profit 1/3. So when I divide it, I will get rupees 15,000 as Gerald's value of goodwill. So this 15,000 has to be divided among the old partners equally and given to him. So according to the sum, Gerald brings in cash for his share of goodwill. So this 15,000 is going to be divided to the old partners equally for the cash what he has brought in. So the old partners share in Gerald's goodwill. I will do the working out here itself and then directly take the amount into the journal entry. So first let's look at Deepak's share. Now the old ratio is that they are going to share the profits equally. That means it's going to be 1:1:1. So add up the 3 ones, you will get 3 as a denominator. So for Deepak's share, it's going to be 1/3. So when I divide 15,000 by 3, I will get rupees 5,000 as my share of goodwill for Deepak. Next is Sendil. So the same process for Sendil because they're going to do it equally. So 15,000 into 1/3, which is the same rupees 5,000. Likewise for Santosh also. So Santosh is 15,000 into 1/3, which is rupees 5,000. So if you have the knowledge, you can directly divide this 50,000 by 3 and give the 5,000 for each of the partners. So this 5,000 is going to be recorded into the journal entry. So let's get into the journal. So the first journal entry according to the sum is that Gerald has brought in cash for his share of goodwill. So first we are going to record what is coming inside the firm, that is bank account data. We're going to use bank account instead of cash account because it is partnership. Next, it is being paid to the old partners. So we're going to write all the 3 old partners' names over here. So our journal entry is complete. So to Deepak's capital account, to Sendil's capital account and to Santosh's capital account. So the value of goodwill for Gerald was calculated to be 15,000 and the share which Deepak, Sendil and Santosh takes is also been calculated, that is 5,000, 5,000 and 5,000 as they share it equally among themselves. So 15,000 divided by 3 will be 5, 5 and 5. So this is the monetary value of the goodwill to be separated for the debits and the credits. Now my debit is equal to my credit. So let's go into the second entry, that is Gerald withdraws half of the amount. So what we are going to do is this 15,000 we are going to divide it into half. So that will give me 7,500. So as a small working note, or you can take your rough and you can do this, that is 15,000 divided by 2, half. So I will get 7,500. So the 7,500 is going to be divided among the partners as they are withdrawing it. Now again the partners are going to withdraw it equally. So this 7,500 can be divided by 3 to find out the equal division among the partners. So it sums up to 2,500 rupees. So the partner Deepak, Sendil and Santosh, each of them will get 2,500 as the cash what they withdraw from Gerald's goodwill money. So the next entry will be recorded with 7,500 and 2,500 for each of the partners. So this is just a small working note which I've done in between the journal entry. You all can do it in the rough work column or the rough paper. So on the basis of the above calculation, the journal entry is going to be the ulta entry of the first one. So it is going to be Deepak's capital account data, Senthil's capital account data, Santosh's capital account data to bank account. So each of the partner, as per the calculation, we got that it is 2,500 that they are withdrawing from the firm. So each partner gets 2,500 because they share it equally, and the total amount what they withdraw was 7,500, which is half of the amount of Gerald's goodwill. So this is the second journal entry and the most easiest one also.